Happy you could join us. We are joined as always by Greg Engert, beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a Food and Wine Sommelier of the Year. The group includes where we are, Bluejacket Brewery, the Arsenal Restaurant is here, and for the first time, we are taping in the Bluejacket Bottle Shop. I bet you didn't know there was a bottle shop here, but now you do, and you should stop by because some tasty things available for you. Greg, it is always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
What is on tap this week?
So this week is a beer that's very near and dear to my heart. It is the beer that my wife and I, Kelsey and I, made for our wedding. It is unsurprisingly called Kelsey and Greg's Wedding Ale.
Are you getting used to saying my wife?
Yes, I am actually. It's good. It's so much better than fiance too.
Yeah.
So this is a beer that we brewed for our wedding, and pretty cool little story behind it. But first, let's just taste it. It is a refreshing, light, delicate, 4%, slightly tart beer that's been aged on 900 pounds of local peaches and nectarines.
Wow. So refreshing. And it's a gorgeous sunny day here, so
It's almost like like a Bellini or something, you know.
I crashed Greg's wedding uninvited, and it was a good time.
No, he was invited.
And this was very popular too. You had a lot of like hard to find hoppy beers that people gobbled up too. But were you surprised at how popular this turned out?
In some ways, although I will say that is what informed the decision to make this style of beer for the wedding, in part. So Kelsey is unapologetically not a craft beer nerd, which is one of the things I love about her. And she's, but she loves all great things. So she loves wine and spirits, cocktails, great food, and she does like beer a bit as well. But she tends towards things that are a little bit more light, refreshing, fruit forward, not too sour. And so we kind of started thinking about this style. And it made a lot of sense too, because we knew that it would be something that wine drinkers would get into at the wedding. So I think that's part of the allure. What's very cool about this though is, we got married in the fall, so we had to consider brewing it in the summertime, and so that's a time when local fresh fruit's available. We both love peaches, but I don't know if anybody else had the same experience this past summer. It seemed like the peaches took forever to get ripe, and so by the time in July we were really looking around for what we were going to make and brew with, we had created this sour beer base, and these Glen Glow peaches, or a yellow flesh peach, had just gotten kind of ripe enough, and we got them through Mennonite Farms in Lancaster, PA, and put them onto the beer. And then as we got closer to the wedding, it was delicious, but not quite as fruit forward as we wanted. So we went with kind of peach's stronger cousin and got some white nectarines from a Pennsylvania grower as well, and that's what we have.
People can get this here if they want to try it. Come here,
yes.
Bluejacket. How long will it be available?
I've stashed away a few kegs. A fruit beer like this should be consumed fresh, so it's not like we're going to be holding on to this forever, and probably we'll rebrew it as an anniversary ale, maybe, if people like it. But we'll have intermittent tappings of kegs and bottles available to go from the bottle shop as well.
Good reason to come down to Bluejacket, especially if you haven't been here before. What would you pair it with?
So one of the things that
I should say, what did you pair it with?
What did you? Well, at the wedding, it was paired with as you remember, we actually served this right from the start. So before you sat down for the ceremony, you had a glass of this thrust into your hand. So we weren't as concerned about pairing at the wedding as maybe we are today. But one thing that I find is great about beers that are peachy beers is that they're excellent with tomatoes. So I love this with classic red sauce dishes, just a standard caprese salad, margarita pizza, spaghetti and meatballs, chicken parm, saltimbocca, anything with a little bit of a nice red sauce base is great with a slightly tart peach beer.
How about bruschetta with the olive oil? Would that work?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Perfect.
Olive oil is not a problem. Excellent. Very tasty. Hope people enjoy it. Greg, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Everyone, please always do drink responsibly, and be sure to bring your thirst next time for another Beer of the Week.